in this video we are going to solve another beautiful problem on recursion, that is different way to add a parenthesis. Okay, so let's try to understand the problem statement first. So we have been given one expression and we have to return all possible result from computing all different possible way to group number and operators. Okay, and you may return the answer in any order. Fine. So let's try to understand that what this sentence says. Okay, so you have been given one expression. Okay, you have to find out that in how many way you can solve this expression. Okay, for example, to solve this expression, one way is I can solve 2 minus 1 first. Whatever the result I will get, I will do result minus 1. Fine. This is one way to solve this expression. Another way is I can solve 1 minus 1 first, and whatever result I will get, I will do 2 minus that result. Fine. I don't think so there is any other way you will find to solve this expression. Okay, so if you solve this expression, you will left with 0, and if you solve this expression, you will left with 2. Okay, so we got 0 and 2. So the computed result, you have to return that in one list. Okay, so there can be a n numbers of, for not for this expression, for any given operation, the expression, there can be a n possible ways. Okay, so you have to return all the computed result in a list. Okay, so let's move to the solution part and try to build a recursive solution using our framework. So our first step in our framework to build any recursive solution is to find out the base case. Okay, find out the base case. Okay, so let's suppose we have been given one expression that is 2 into 3 plus 1. Okay, we have to find out the all possible way we can solve this expression. Okay, so my approach will be pretty simple, that I will iterate over this expression. Okay, and whenever I will counter with operator, I will split into two parts. Okay, one part will be left side of the operator and another part will be right side of the operator. Okay, so here 2 is one part and 3 plus 1 is another part. Okay, what this says, okay, this says that 2 is one expression and it will solve as individual, and 3 plus 1 is one expression and it will get solved as individual. Okay, whatever the result I will get from left side and right side, I will perform multiplication operation between those. Okay, then once I got result from there, I will store in my, I will make one list, I will store there. Okay, now after storing the result, I will move to next character. Next character is number. I will move to, if we counter with number, we don't have to do anything. Okay, we don't need to do anything. Then I will move to another character. Here I got, that is plus operator. So what I will do is, from plus I will split left part as one expression and right part that is one expression. This says that 2 plus 1 is one expression and it will get solved as individual, and 1 is one expression and it will get solved as individual. Whatever the result I will get from this right side and this left side, I will perform plus operation between them. Okay, okay, fine. Now let's try to solve this part. Okay, because first this will get solved, then only we will be moving here. Okay, just for what we are doing, what we are going to do, to make you understand that I have taken this. Okay, so recursion will solve this thing first. Okay, so 2 is one expression here. Can I move below this 2? There is no operator here, right? So we cannot go below, correct? So whenever we encounter a constant expression, then we need to return that constant. Okay, I mean to say that if something is given as 3, that means that expression is already solved. Okay, you don't need to do now anything if something is given as in this format. Okay, so assume this is a constant. Now this expression has been solved and you have to return that constant. Okay, so I will return that in list, that is 2. Fine. Now for this part, okay, again same thing we have to do. We will be moving from left to right. Whenever we will encounter an operator, we need to split into 2 parts. Okay, so 3 is a constant, we don't need to do anything. Okay, I move to plus character. Whenever I counter as operator, we need to split into 2 parts. So I have splitted 3 as one expression and 1 as one expression. Okay, now both are constant, so what they are going to return in list, it will return 3, and this is also constant, so it is going to return 1. Okay, now whenever we got a result from left side, we will get one list, and from right side we are going to get one list. Okay, suppose I got 1, 2 and 3, 4. This, after making a 2 calls, from left side I got these and right side I got these. Now to build an answer for that particular operator, because we have divided from left to right from maybe one particular operator, right? That particular operator can be plus, minus, subtraction, division, anything. I'm taking here multiplication. To generate answer for that multiplication, what I will do is, this is my left list and this is my right list, and any operator here any operator can be there. Okay, I'm taking example of plus. So what I will do is, I will do 1 plus 3. Okay, then I will do 1 plus 4. Okay, 1 plus 3, that is going to be 3. 1 plus 4, that is going to be 4. So this is going to be my one answer, and 1 plus 4, this is going to be my another answer. Then next 2, sorry, I have said plus, it should be multiplication. Okay, so 2 plus 2 multiply 3, that is going to be 6. 2 multiply 4, that is going to be 8. Okay, so this is how we are going to generate answer for that particular operators. Fine. Okay, now I got 3 from this left side and 1 from right side. Okay, so I have the operator as plus, and this was the result from left side and this was the result from right side. So 3 plus 1, I will prepare one answer result, that is 3 plus 1, that is going to be 4. Okay, so I will return from this side, I will return 4. Okay, 4 is a global answer. Fine, this has written 2, this has written 4. Now I need to solve this operator. Okay, so what I got from left side, I got 2 in my list, correct? What I got from right side, I got 4 in my list. Okay, here is the operator. Now what I need to do is 2 into 4, that is going to be 8. So I need to return. So for one answer for this expression that can be solved is this thing: 2, then 2 as one individual, then multiply 3 plus 1 as 1. So if you calculate this, you are going to get 3 plus 1 4, 2 into 4, that is going to be 8. So we got one answer as 8. Fine. Now let's try to solve another operator. So we had a question as 2 star 3 plus 1. Okay, fine. Now we were here, we have solved for this operator. Now we will be moving to next character, that is 3. So 3 is a constant, then we don't need to do anything. Okay, now I have moved to another character, that is plus. Now again we need to do the same thing. One part will be, left part will be 2 into 3, and a right part will be simple 1. Okay, this indicates that 2 into 3 can be solved as one expression and 1 can be solved as one expression. Okay, now I need to solve this left part. Okay, so again the same logic, I will start from here. There is a constant, so I need to move to next character. I got operator, so again I will split into two parts, that is 2 as one expression and 3 as one expression. Both are constant, so it will return 2 in one array and it will return 3 in one array. Fine. Now we need to perform this operation, right? So 2 into 3, that is going to be, like what I'm trying to tell is, this was the operator. We got left side from 2 and from right side we got 3. Okay, so we need to perform this mapping operation. 2 into 3, that is going to be 6. So we need to return from here, we got in one array, that is 6. Now we need to solve this. This is constant, so pretty simple, we need to return 1. Fine. Now we need to solve this plus operator. Okay, so how we can solve this is, 6 we got from left side and 1 we got from right side. So 6 plus 1, that is going to be 7. So 7 we are going to add in our answer list. Okay, so what was the expression for this? Okay, the expression was for 2 into 3 can be solved as individual and plus 1 can be solved as individual. So two expression we got, first was this one and second was three plus 1. Fine. So these are the two expressions we can generate. Okay, so I hope you understand that why we have taken the base case as a constant. Okay, if you take base case as a constant, that means you cannot do any further operation on that constant. So we need to return that 3, because that constant expression is itself solved, right? You don't need to do anything, correct? So our base case was, whenever we counter a constant, we need to return. Okay, fine. Now let's move to the second part, that is to draw a diagram. Okay, so we are going to take this example now to analyze in our diagram. Okay, so this is going to be little big example. Okay, so we need to take that, because all the doubts, no, it will get clear in this example only. Okay, if you understand this example, that means you have understand the problem 80%. Now you can code itself. Okay, so let's move to this part. So let's try to understand that how we are going to solve this problem and what are the things we need to do to solve this problem using a diagram. Okay, so we are going to iterate through our expression. Okay, so I have started from 2. Okay, so whenever we encounter a constant value, or I can say number, that time we don't need to do anything. Okay, move to the next character. Okay, so next character is symbol, or I can say operator. Okay, so whenever we encounter operator, that time we have to split our expression into two parts. Okay, one part will be left side of the expression and another will be right side of the expression. Okay, so what is the left side? That is 2, and what is the right side? That is 3 minus 4 star 5. Fine. Now what we need to do is, we need to solve this expression. As we have seen that whenever any expression is given as x is equal to 3, this is a constant value, and constant is a solved expression. Okay, so whenever we encounter in our recursion that expression is constant, that time, that is going to our base case, that time we need to return that constant in one list. So we have encountered a constant that is true, so we have written that in a list. Fine. Okay, now let's try to solve the right side. Okay, so same thing we need to do. We have started from here, this is number, so we don't need to do anything. We'll move to the next character, that is operator. Whenever we encounter operator, we need to split into two parts. So one part will be 3 and another part will be 4 star 5. This is going to be another expression. Okay, fine. Now let's try to solve this. Our base case is whenever we counter a constant, we need to return. So 3 is a constant, so we need to return that in array. Fine. Okay, fine. Now we need to solve this expression. Okay, so same thing we need to do. I have started from here, 4, that is number. I don't need to do anything. I will move to the next character, that is multiplication. Multiplication means we need to split into two parts, that is 4 and 5. Okay, as 4 is constant, it will return, and 5 is also constant, so it will also return in array 5. Okay, so I got result from left side, I got result from right side. What is the operator that has divided that left and right? That is multiplication, right? So I got result something like this: 4 from left side and 5 from right side, and operator which has divided into left and right, that is multiplication. So what I need to do is, the result which I got from left side, I will multiply the result which I got from right side and prepare one answer list, and I will add the result of both. So 4 into 5, that is going to be 20. Fine. So after solving this operator, this expression using this operator, I got result as 20. So we will going to return 20 from this side. Fine. Okay, now from this side I got 20, and from this side I got 3. The operator which has divided, that is minus. So what I need to do, I got from left side 3 and from right side I got 20. So 3 minus 20, that is minus 17. Fine. So we need to return from this side, that is minus 17. Fine. Okay, super. So we have solved this operator. Okay, now we need to move to the next character, that is 4. 4 is number, then we don't need to do anything. Okay, we will be moved to the next character. The next character is multiplication. Okay, then again we need to do same thing, that is star operator which has divided. So left part will be 3 minus 4 and right part will be 5. Okay, now again we have to do the same thing. We will be starting from here and we'll check, is this operator? No, right? Then we will move into the next character. Is minus is the operator? Yes. So again we'll split from here. So 3 I got, and this side will be 4 as one expression. As both are constant, then we need to return in array 3 and 4. Fine. Okay, now which operator has divided them into two parts? That is minus. So what we need to do, minus has divided 3 and 4, so 3 minus 4, that is going to be minus 1. So from this side I got answer as minus 1. Okay, and this is constant, so this is going to return 5. Okay, now which operator has divided this into two parts? That is multiplication operator. So again we need to do the same thing. This from this side we got -1 and from this side we got 5. Okay, so -1 into 5, that is -5. So from here I got result as -5. Okay, so we have solved this expression using two way. First way was 3 I have solved individual, then I have -4 star 5, and after doing this I got answer as -17. Another way I have solved this expression, that is 3 minus 1, I have one expression and -5 as one expression. Okay, so after performing these I got result as -5. Okay, so from after solving this expression I got -17 and -5 as result. Okay, so we are going to return this result to this multiplication operator. Okay, so what this multiplication operator will do, it will perform answer from result he got from left side and result he got from right side, that is -17 and 5. Okay, so what we are going to do, 2 multiply -17, that is going to be -34. Okay, 2 multiply -5, that is going to be -10. So till now we have solved all the expression we can generate by splitting from multiplication operator. Okay, so we got two result. Okay, that is -34 and -10. Now let's try to move into the next character. Okay, so for solving another character I need space, so I'm going to solve that part below. Okay, so let me write the question here. The result till now I got, that is -34 and -10, right? Yeah, -10, -10. Fine. Until now this was my expression, 2 star 3 minus 4 star 5. Okay, so we have solved all the expression we can generate using this operator and we got two answer. Now let's move to the next character, that is 3. We got 3, so we don't need to do anything because it's a number. Okay, let's move to the another character. I got minus, that is the operator, so we need to split into two parts. Fine. Okay, so 2 multiply 3 going to be one operator and 4 multiply 5 are going to be another operator. Fine. Now let's try to solve this part. I will start from 2. It is number, we don't need to do anything. We move to the next character, that is multiply. We need to split into two parts. 2 will be one expression, 3 will be one expression. As it is constant, we need to return that. This is also constant, we need to return that. Okay, what multiply will do, multiply will simply multiply left and right side and it will return 2 into 3, that is going to be 6 here. Okay, now we have solved left side. Now let's solve right side. Same thing we need to do here also. We got multiply as a operator, so 4 as one part and 5 as one part. We will multiply both and we will get 20 here. Okay, in an array. Fine. Now what we are going to do, this operator has divided this left and right part, so 6 minus 20, that is going to be 14. So what expression we have solved here is, we have solved 2 into 3 minus 4 into 5. So this expression we have solved, and 2 into 3, that is going to be 6, 4 into 5, that is going to be 20, so we are left with 14. So another answer I got, that is -14. Fine. Okay, now let's move to the another character. So again I don't have much space, so I will move little down. Okay, so till now I have answer as -34, -10 and -14. Okay, and we have expression as 2 star 3 minus 4 star 5. Okay, okay, so we have done with this character. Now we are going to move as at 4, as 4 is a constant, or we can say number, we don't need to do anything. Okay, so we'll move to the next character, that is star, or I can say multiplication. Okay, so we'll divide into two parts. Okay, fine. So 2 into 3 minus 4, again we have to split this expression. Okay, and this side it's a constant, so this will return 5. This was pretty easy. Now let's solve this part. Okay, we again come to 0th character. As 0th character is number, then we don't need to do anything, we will move to the next character. Next character is a operator, that is also multiplication, so we need to split into two parts. Okay, so 2 will be one expression and 3 minus 4 will be another expression. Okay, so as 2 is constant, so from left side I got answer as 2, and from right side we need to calculate. Okay, so I will start from here. 3 is a constant, we don't need to do anything. We'll move to the next character, that is subtraction, so we'll split into two parts, 3 and 4. As both are constant, it will return 3 in array and it will return 4 in array. I will perform minus operation between them, so I will left with -1 and I will return that. Okay, so let me write here what I have done. I got this from left side, that is 3, and this from right side, so I will do 3 minus 4, that is going to be -1, so I have written -1. So from here I got -1 and here I got as 2. Okay, fine. Okay, so now multiplication operator has divided them into two parts, correct? So parts, so what we need to do, 2 into we need to do -1, that is going to be -1. So it is going to store, as still this expression has not completed, we have not completed this completely, right? So it will store in his answer array as -2. Okay, now we'll move to the next character, that is 3. Okay, 3 is a number, we don't need to do anything. We'll split in we'll move to the next character, that is -1. Okay, as I saw -1, I will split into two parts, that is 2 star 3 as 1 and 4 as 1. Okay, I will start from here. I got multiplication, I will split. Okay, so 2 is a constant, it will return 2, 3 is a constant, it will return 3. Fine. Okay, now I got 3 from this side, 2 from this side, so between them I will perform multiplication operation. So 2 into 3, so this side is going to return me 6. Okay, and this side is a constant, so it is going to return me 4. Okay, so which operator has divided into two parts, that is minus. So 6 minus 4, that is going to be 2, so we are going to return 2 from this side, and this 2 I am going to put in my answer array. Okay, fine. Okay, now from this side I got answer as -2 and 2, and from this side I got my answer as 5. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to calculate our result, right? So which operator has divided into two parts, that is multiplication. Okay, so from left side I got -2 and 2, and from right side I got 5. Okay, fine. So -2 into 5, that is going to be -10, so I will add that in my result array, -10. This global result array, I am going to add in a global result array, that is going to be -10. Okay, 2 into 5, that is going to be 10, so +10. Okay, fine. So what expression we have solved here, So let's try to figure out that. Okay, we have solved here, we have solved 2 star 3 minus 4 minus or into 5. Okay, so we have solved this expression here. Another expression we have solved, that is 2 into 3. Okay, 2 into 3 minus 4 star 5. Okay, fine. So if you solve this, you will be left with minus 2 and minus 2 into 10, that is minus 10. And if you solve this, 6 minus 2, 6 minus 4, that is 2, and 2 minus 2 into 5, that is going to be 10, right? So these are the answer we got, that is minus 34, minus 10, minus 14, minus 10, and plus 10. So let's verify this answer here. We got minus 34, minus 14, minus 10, minus 10, 10. Okay, so I hope you understand this in-depth analysis, that how we are going to solve this problem. Okay, so let's finish the another step, that is to find out the relation. Okay, fine. So the relation is pretty simple here. Whenever we are splitting from operator, I'm telling that you bring the answer from left side and you bring the answer from right side. Whatever the result you got, perform multiplication operation between those result. Okay, that means when an operator is dividing into left and right, we are going to get some answer, correct? Once we got the answer, we simply need to do multiplication operator, like by mapping every element of, I will name that a to b, to generate all the answers. Okay, so I hope you understand the relation also. Let's move to the another part, that is to code it. Okay, so let's try to code our logic quickly. Okay, so I'm going to make one function that is going to return a list of integers. Fine, I will name that function as different way to compute. Okay, it is going to take a string value, that is expression. Okay, so what was our base case? Okay, so our base case was, if it is constant, then I need to return that value, right? So I will check, how can I check it is constant? If it is my expression contains one value, I mean length is 1, or in our LeetCode they have given a constant that number can be from 0 to 99, so 2 digits are also possible. So we'll check that also. If expression dot length is equal to 2, then we need to return. But what we need to return, I will make a list which is of integer type. I will name that as a list and new array list. Okay, and I will add list dot add this expression, as it is constant now, so we need to convert that into integer. Fine. Okay, now we need to return this list. Okay, so this was our base case. Now if it is not length is not equal to 1, then what we need to do, I will make one list which will store the result for all the expression we have generated. Fine, so I will name that as a answer and new array list. Fine, now what we need to do, we have to iterate through all the character of exp expression. Okay, I plus plus. Okay, I will remove my first character. How can I remove is ch exp dot char at I will convert that into string. Okay, I will check here if ch dot equals, if it is equals to plus, or let me copy paste this. Okay, if it is equal to plus or minus or multiply or divide, then we need to do something else. We don't need to worry about that. Okay, if it is character, then we need to split. If it is operator, then we need to split into two parts. So let me split that. Okay, so I will name this as a left part. Okay, an expression dot substring, I need to split from that particular operator. Okay, so I am passing 0. I want from 0 to I, as I is exclude. Okay, so we will get till I minus 1. Okay, now I need to get that particular operator. Okay, so operator. Okay, so how I can get that particular I will contain operator, right? So substring I, particular I will contain that operator. Fine. Okay, now right part will be, so that particular I will contain that operator. Okay, now I need to get the right part. Okay, so right part expression dot substring. How can I get the right part? I need to get from I plus 1. Okay, because I was operator, I plus 1, I will get all the characters, right? So this substring will take 2 characters, so substring will take 2 index, beginning and end. If you won't pass end, it will consider as whole length. Fine. Okay, so now what we need to do is, I will call my different way to compute function. It will return me integer. Okay, I will name this as a left result, and I will pass left part. The same thing I can do for right part. Okay, right result, and I will pass here right. Fine. Okay, now suppose I got the result from left and right. What we are doing, and next step, we have to map from left to right all the result, right? So integer left result for integer right result, or I can name this as a left part, right part. Okay, left right result. Fine. I will check here if I got here my operator, right? So I will check if my operator is equals to plus, then I know to, in my answer I will add left part plus right part. Okay, the same thing I need to do for other operators also. Okay, so we can apply same thing for others too. So else if okay, so if it is multiply, then we need to add, then we need to multiply. If it is minus, then we need to do minus. If it is divide, then we need to divide. Okay, once we got the result, which will whole result which will be stored in answer, we are going to return that, return ans. Fine. Okay, so what we are doing, we are checking the base case. If it is not satisfied, then I'm checking if it is a operator. If it is operator, I'm splitting into left part, an operator I'm storing, and right part. I will order my recursion to bring the result from left part and right part. Once I got the result, I will do the mapping processor. Okay, so this mapping will generate all the result for the expressions. Okay, so let's try to check for 2 into 3. Okay, so what is the error here? Okay, let me make it static. Let's try to run this. So we got correct answer, that is 8 and 7. Okay, so let's try the expression we have draw in our diagram. What was that expression? This was our expression, so let's check for this. Okay. So we got the same answer, minus 34, minus 10, minus 14, minus 10 and 10. Okay, so we are getting correct answer. So let's try to dry run this on whiteboard so that we can understand more better. Right? To dry run our code using this expression. Okay, so we have passed this expression to our function. Now this line will get executed, and as this condition is not satisfied, so we will moving to this part. Okay, in this for loop, what we are doing is, we are 3 plus 1, we are checking is this character is any operator. As first character is 2 is not operator, so we are going to move to 3, next character. As multiplication is one operator, so what we are going to do is, in left part we are going to take 2, and in operator we are going to take multiply, and in right part we are going to take 3 plus 1. So this is how my left part will look, that is with 2 operator will look, and right part will look. Okay, now then what I have did, I have called my different way to compute. I am writing here in a short form, that is different way to compute. I have called this function and I have pass left part. It is going to store somewhere in left result. Okay, so let's try to solve this part first. Okay, so what is going to be happen is this expression has 2. Okay, because here in this part left contain 2 only, so we have pass here 2. So this line, this condition is satisfied because length of the expression is 1. So what we are going to do is we are going to make a new list and we are going to add that expression in an integer form and return that list. Okay, so in the left result I'm writing here, in the left result I will get answer as 2. Okay, now we are making a right call, so right result, and I have called by passing right part, and my right part contains 3 plus 1. Fine. Okay, now let's try to solve this for right part. Okay, so this condition is not going to satisfy, we are going to move here. Fine. Okay, so we came inside this, we started iterating with our for loop. In our for loop first character came, that is 3 is going to ignore because these are not operator, so we are going to move to the next character. We came to the plus, as plus is a character, as plus is a operator, what we are going to do is we are going to split. Okay, so here my left part will contain 3, operator will be plus, and right part will be 1. Fine. Okay, now I am again going to call my function left result by passing dwc. Okay, I will pass 3 as one expression and right result different way to compute and 1. Okay, assume these are the expressions. Fine. Now these all are constant, so for both this condition is going to be satisfied, and we are going to return in this left result as array list of 3 and right result array list of 1. Fine. Okay, now we will be moving as this both line has been completed for this. Fine. Okay, both line has been completed for this operator. Now we will be coming to this for loop. Okay, so what this for loop is doing is we are iterating through this result. In this result we have 3 and right result we have 1. Okay, so we will be iterating through these, so 3 will map to 1 using this. What is the operator here? The operator will be plus. Okay, so using the plus operator, so we are going to return with 4 in our answer result. So we have added 4, so we have added 4 in our answer, and we are going to return. Okay, we are going to return in right part. Okay, fine, so 4k. Okay, now what we are going to do for this operator, we got the result from left part as a 2 and right part as a 4. Fine. Okay, now we are going to execute this for loop for that. Okay, let's try to execute. Left part is 2 and right part is 4. Okay, and the operator is, that is multiplication, so 2 into 4. In answer I am going to add, that is my globally, in answer I am going to add, that is 8, so I have added 8. Okay, now this for loop has been executed because left result has only one result, one element, and right also has one element as a result. Fine. Okay, now let's move to this for loop, because we have till now we have solved this operator. Now we are going to move to the next character. Fine. Okay, we have moved to next character and it is 3, so it is a constant, so it will not come into this if. Okay, so we will be moving to the next character, that is plus. So plus is also operator, so we are going to come inside this if. Okay, so what we are going to do, shall I erase this? Let me write up. Okay, fine. So now what is going to be happen is we came inside and we counter as plus as a operator. Okay, so left part will be 2 into 3, and the operator which has divided, that is plus, and right part will be 1. Okay, fine. Now I have called different way to compute for the left part, that is 2 into 3, and for right part TWC, that is only 1. Fine. Okay, now let's try to solve for this left part. Okay, so 2 into 3 will come. So 2 into 3 came into this function and it is not going to satisfy this condition. Fine. So we are going to come into for loop and we'll check, is there any operator? Yes, multiply is operator. Okay, so what we are going to do is, again in left part, we using this line, what we are going to do is 2 will be in my left part, operator will be star, and in right part I plus 1, where my I is here, so I plus 1, that is in right part, I am going to get as a 3. Okay, now I will call different way to compute for left result and store the result in left and right. Okay, so different way to compute, so I have passed left as 2 and right result, different way to compute, I will pass here 3. Okay, so both are constant, so using this line, what we are going to get, we are going to get here 2 and here as 3. Okay, so for this multiplication operator in this function call, okay, for this multiplication operator we have completed both the calls and got the result for left and right. Now this for loop will get executed and we have one element in both the list and the operator is multiply, so we are going to do multiply because this logic says this only, right? I don't need to execute this logic again, so I will simply do 2 into 3 and it will be 6 and I will return that here. Okay, so this was my left part and left part has written 6 as my answer, and if you go to the right part is the simple constant, so it is going to return 1. Okay, so for this plus operator, okay, so for this plus operator we have completed both recursion call left and right. So now we are going to move to this for loop. Okay, so both left and right array list has one element and the operator is plus, so 6 plus 1 is going to be happen and we are going to add that in our global answer, that is 7. 6 plus 1 7. Okay, at last we don't have any character left. Okay, because we were here, right? We were here plus, so after that we will be moving to 1 is not an operator, so we will become out of this loop and we are going to return answer that contain 8 and 7. Okay, so I hope you understand this dry run, so we'll meet in next video. Till then, take care, bye bye.